Over the past 24 hours, I have been thinking a lot about the mental connection between the physical goal that I have in mind for myself and what it takes to actually achieve it. Everything that I've ever accomplished in life has been easy. At least it has felt easy. Anything difficult for one person, if I've achieved it, it was not as difficult for me. I think we all have different levels of capability in different areas of life. I think I've always been seeking out the easier paths to take. I don't know why. Perhaps it was how I was brought up. I didn't do my laundry as a child. I didn't cook for myself. There wasn't much responsibility that I had to take care of myself or do anything. I was the youngest. My mother spoiled me. My dad didn't really seem to care. Not that he didn't love me, but it was more so, he suffered from child abuse as he grew up, and so he did not want to inflict that same type of abuse on his children. And as a result, I wasn't really disciplined as a kid. Maybe 1 or 2 times I got hit with the belt, got slapped around a bit when I disrespected him. But beyond that, my life's been really easy. The path that I have chosen, it's always following that flowy river of laid back, relaxed. I'm 31 now, and I want to take over the world. I want to be immensely successful, financially, influentially, physically, mentally, spiritually. I want to win in all categories of life and truly be the apex of all alphas in this world, in my universe, in my mind. I guess I'm torn between the acknowledgement that this process of such a high level of success needs to be hard, or if I haven't fully convinced myself that it is just something that I want to be hard. The only thing that feels left to overcome is the full implementation of discipline in my life. No longer cutting corners and looking for the easy path. Take this physical goal, for example. getting to 5%, getting shredded. There's two ways to get there. One is easy for me. Fasting. Losing muscle along the way, but still getting to that 5%. The other, healthier and more conducive to the overall goal of creating the special aesthetic, is stricter and requires more discipline over a course of weeks, months, years. I didn't know that this would be a story about a man finding his discipline. I thought this would be about a dude who wants to get shredded. But no, this is about discipline. Whether I need it or I want it, I guess it doesn't really matter. I've been thinking a lot about cold exposure. I've always hated cold water. Cold temperature, to tell you the truth, but cold water, really, I really hate ice cold water. And over the past 24 to 48 hours, maybe even longer, this whole realization that I'm 31 years old and the thing that I lack is discipline, self-management. I can't call myself a winner while still lacking this quality. There's a quote somewhere out there about, yesterday I was clever, so I tried to rule the world. Today I am wise, and so I tried to rule myself. I do feel a change occurring. I feel like there's a lot of work to be done. So much work. A lot of it isn't fun, but it doesn't change the fact that it has to be done. This transition, that's what the story is now. Just to give you something of a health, physical, nutrition update, I finished a 60-hour fast after my vacation ended, and I broke my fast around 1:00 p.m., weighing in at 185.8 pounds. Which means that from Monday to Monday, I lost about 12 pounds. Yeah, I lost 12 pounds. Power of 48-hour or 60-hour water fast. Just to recap, my lowest weight this month was 184.5. I had a cheat meal the following day, which was this past Sunday, 2 Sundays ago. Had a cheat meal, gained 3 pounds from that cheat meal. It was 187 when I left for the East Coast to go on vacation with my partner Christina and visit my mother and father and rest of the family. I maintained the 187 for most of the week through time restricted feeding. Still ate more carbs than I really should have. And like, we're not talking about good carbs, we're talking about fucking pancakes and cornbread and waffles and cookies and pretzels and shit like that. A lot of bad carbs. And I was able to not gain weight for most of the week until the final day where I just wanted to blow my load, figuratively speaking, and got back to LA weighing 194.4. 48-hour water fast into 60-hour water fast, and I got down to 185.8. Discipline. That's what this is about now. How can I create more discipline in my life in the absence of none? Childhood is over. There's no going back. I have to look forward and strategize how I can strengthen my resolve and my discipline. Cold exposure. I have been thinking a lot about cold exposure because it's something that I've never liked. And I think it feels like a good place to start. Taking cold plunges, staying in that water for 2 minutes. It's uncomfortable, it's something that I don't like, and my mind is telling me that's where I need to start. Cold plunges. So I guess I'll be providing updates on that. But yeah, so far as the weight loss, fat loss journey is concerned, days away from my photo shoot. We are cutting back on the water for the next 2 days, weaning off more and more just to create the paper thin look, getting a haircut, and just looking to have a great presentation so I can consult with others who perhaps also lack discipline. Why do I want this to be hard? Perhaps because I know it has to be. Perhaps the true obsession of mastering myself was never meant to be easy. And there you have it.